Hi everybody, and welcome to my vlog 38 or video blog or video 38, whatever you want to call it. Apparently some people, not naming names, thinks that the word vlog is silly, but I didn't coin the term, it's not my word, so shoot me. Anyway, I'm back again with my weekly updates, trying to keep on track, trying to keep up with my promises. So, new week, new vlog, and I actually have a topic for this one. It's a good topic. It's thought out. It's opposition to transgendered. I think all people, transgendered or not, will know that when they begin transition, not everyone's going to be all for this. Not everyone's going to be all gung-ho and say, let's go do it, let's get it done. And in fact, there are some people out there that are vindictive enough that they will try to make you doubt that you're transgendered at all. I remember talking to people on the internet when I was younger. I was young, I was stupid, I was inexperienced. I didn't know what I was doing with transition, so I wanted to get a few pointers, see where the heck my starting point was, start getting things underway. And there was one girl out there that asked me how I even knew that I was trans. Well, my answer was because I feel like a girl. And she repeated, now, how does one feel like a girl? And that's a good question, since if you've never been one before, how the heck would you know how it feels to be one? I mean, I don't know. Feeling like a boy, feeling like a girl, I have nothing to compare it to. And of course, it isn't really feeling like a girl, it's more the feeling that you should be a girl due to your experiences in your life. But not everyone wants to say that whole drawn-out sentence, so they just shorten it to, I feel like a girl. And this is interesting. There was one time there was this guy that I was talking to, and he tried to convince me that I wasn't really trans at all. I just needed a girlfriend. He's like, you're not trans. Just go out there, get a girlfriend, have some good wild sex, and all your problems will be solved. Gender crisis over. And I'm like, okay. Thing is, since this conversation took place, I've had a girlfriend before, and, you know, actually at present time, I have the most wonderful fiancé anyone could ever hope for, and I still want to be a girl more than ever. So I don't think that's the case. And in fact, there was another trans girl that was, you know, watching the conversation on the chats, and wasn't going to let him get away with saying that transgenderism is a farce, so she pretty much ripped into him, and yeah, it was pretty fun to watch the fireworks from that little escapade, but anyway, that was fun. And, you know, there are always people out there, mostly of the religious nature. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're religious, that's fine. You've got total right to believe whatever you want to. But there's always a lot of religious types out there that think, oh, gee, this person is going to do something horrible, and I have to save them. I have to bring them back into the light, because if they go through with this and they change their body and they change their gender, they're going to be cast into the darkest and the hottest pits of hell and torn apart by demons for all eternity. Yeah, well, okay, you might want to change our mind, but that is the actual problem, full stop. The mind can't be changed, so the only thing that we can do is try to change our bodies to match our minds. So trying to change our minds is really a waste of time. And maybe I'm not all with it, maybe I'm not intelligent or anything, but I really don't see the problem with changing the body to match the mind, because it's a heck of a lot easier and doesn't involve electroshock therapy. Anyway, now there might be people out there saying, so how do you beat the opposition? How do you make it so these people don't actually get to you? Well, the first step to beating any opposition is make yourself smarter than them. Get education. Or if you're young and you're really inexperienced and you really have no idea what to do, get a mentor. Because, I mean, if I can name one person that has been a real big help to me, my mentor was my biggest help. She gave me all sorts of help. She was there, she listened to me, we shared ideas, and we shared our past to each other, we helped connect, and, you know, she pretty much just helped me to get a starting point. And that's really what a lot of people just need. They need somewhere to start. Because if you have no starting point, you're not going to get anywhere. And actually right now my biggest help is my fiance. She's helped me so much that I can't even begin to explain it. I mean, she never lets me take things that normally I used to just try to brush off. For instance, we were once eating at this floating restaurant in Darling Harbor, I think South Stein or something, and there was this waiter there that kept calling me sir. Now the first time we just kind of looked at each other like, did he just say what I think he said? Is he not seeing what I'm wearing? Is he not seeing my hair? Is he not listening? Whatever. What's wrong with him? It's like, okay, well, maybe he's just used to, you know, taking a woman's order first and then saying, for you, sir. Because that's what he did. Tamsin took Tamsin's order and then looked at me and, for you, sir. First time, okay, maybe he's just not used to two girls going out for dinner. But when he did it again, then we noticed that there was something definitely wrong. And before, I probably would have just tried to sink into a hole and hid and think, oh crap, I've just been read. And before, that probably would have crushed me for the rest of the night. But Tamsin helped me get the courage to go up and actually question the guy about it. So I went up and I said, did you actually call me sir twice during our meal? Because I don't get that. And of course, you know, he made up, well, I don't know if he made it up. He gave us some story about how he went to a private school and he just called everybody sir. Not sure if it's true or not, but whatever. But she also helps me stand up for people that would call me a freak or whatnot. And since she's goth, she's dealt with these types of people extensively. And we all know that there's people out there who are going to be so opposed to your transition they will try to hurt you, possibly even kill you. And what I can say to that is, get into a martial art. I myself take Taekwondo, second degree black belt in it. Can pretty much protect myself from anything except if someone points a gun at me. But if you can't get into a martial art or something, get a lot of friends, because as they say, there is safety in numbers. But education really is the key to all of it, and never let anyone tell you that you're wrong and you need to just do this or that, because, I mean, if that was true, you wouldn't be trans at all. And for some, it may be a phase, just a passing thing, but the majority of us, it's not. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've wondered what it's like to get up a lot of the time and just be comfortable with who I am, be comfortable with what I am, just get up and go through my day knowing who I am and being okay with that. And I wonder what it's like to be at peace with my own gender. I wonder what it's like to actually enjoy being a guy. I mean, that would be kind of nice, actually, I think. But I've come to realize that's never going to happen for me as long as, you know, my body looks majority male. So I have to do something, otherwise I'm going to be miserable my whole life. And that really isn't a pleasant outlook for me. And actually, that's my next step. I'm going to take my transition a little bit farther, and Friday I'm going to go get an estimate on electrolysis. Shouldn't be that much since, you know, I don't have that much facial hair. DNA and hormones at a young age pretty much helped in that arena, but I got to see what it is, because even though I don't really have to shave that much, and even if I let it go, you can't hardly see a thing, it's still annoying to have to do it every once in a while. It shouldn't be there, and it's not going to be there, and I'm going to get it taken care of. So anyway, since I want to let everyone know how that goes on Friday, I think I'm going to wrap it up here and let everyone get on with their day. And thanks for watching. See you next week. So hope everything goes good till then. Take care. Bye-bye.